Welcome to Sparkles, the addition to our youth and family newsletter, The Spark, issue number 37. And I'm Reverend Carol, the Associate Minister with Unity of Austin. Black History Month. This month we are celebrating Black history. It's where we acknowledge and celebrate the many Black Americans whose passion, gifts, talents, intelligence, art, and the strength of their faith have shaped this nation. For too long, their accomplishments have been ignored, buried, and whitewashed. As a nation, we chose to do this, and when we did, we chose to bury a significant part of ourselves, some of the best parts. The events of the past year have shown us how much work is to be done. Work that we are all responsible for as spiritual beings. I encourage you to read the many stories that are available online about Black Americans and learn how they use the strength of their faith to give us gifts that impact your life for the better. These are our stories too, our imperfect stories, especially for those of us who are white. Going forward, though, we can change the narrative of our future stories. This week I want to celebrate Reverend Ruth Mosley, Unity Minister and founder of Westside Unity and the Unity Urban Ministerial School out of Detroit, Michigan. She was born in Olive Branch, Mississippi in 1930 during the time of legal segregation and Jim Crow laws. Now, as a child, she would walk a mile down a dirt road to get the mail. And one day she found this pamphlet that spoke of God as love, leaving her to ponder if there were two gods, one judging, vengeful, discriminating, and the other one that was pure love. The pamphlet was Unity magazine, and it was the National Sunday School lesson that was written by our co-founders, Charles and Myrtle Fillmore. Now, that message would stay with her, and eventually she would find her way to Unity of Detroit, where she had moved years earlier as a young mother, and hear the calling of becoming an ordained Unity minister. Now, in 1978, she was asked by Stan Hampson, the minister of Unity Village Chapel at the time, what can we do to help your people? Now, this was in response to an article written by the Reverend Johnny Coleman, who was an iconic Black ordained Unity minister and founder of the Universal Foundation for Better Living in Chicago. And this article that she wrote exposed Unity's discriminatory practices to the world. Without hesitation, Reverend Ruth responded, educate them. We need our own school. Even during those times of outright discrimination, Mosley understood her purpose and stayed focused on the truth that would free her and others like her from the false teachings that had been keeping them in the bondage of pain, sickness, despair, and poverty. She stepped out in faith, held to the belief that this was a divine idea given to her by God, despite appearances, and started the Unity Urban Ministerial School in Detroit, Michigan. When I graduated from the Unity Urban School in 2019, we were presented with these kente cloth stoles in honor of the 40 years since the school's founding and the 400th anniversary of the beginning of the African diaspora. Now, I wear it today to honor Reverend Ruth, who made her transition in November of 2020. You know, Reverend Ruth lived her truth. She stayed the course and, with the strength of her faith, held fast to the foundation on which she built her church and the school, as stated in Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Lord God is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and release from darkness to the prisoners. I hope you too will join in the many events, celebrations, and learning opportunities available this month in honor of Black Americans. Love, light, and sparkles. Have a good day.